This is Italian football our channel, my friends. Today I want to make predictions. Match day 25 games of La Liga. You can subscribe to my channel, watch my videos. Thanks so much. Let's start with Celta Vigo Osasuna game of. Osasuna got so many draws in away games. They got back-to-back draws. But Celta Vigo is playing way more better at home. They won versus 3-2. Real Betis in last match at home, but before they lost against 2-1 Athletic Bilbao at home. Celta State draw against Atletico Madrid 1-1 in last away game. Osasuna State draw against Las Palmas and Mallorca 1-1 in the recent two away games. They won versus 2-1 Sociedad at home. They State draw against 1-1 Real Madrid in last match at home, my dear friends. My dear friends, this is gonna be so hard clash. I see that Celta Vigo is closer to victory than Osasuna. This is reality, but I feel in that way. This Osasuna is so dangerous team because of that draw. Draw is my prediction for this game. Draw. Celta Vigo 1, Osasuna 1. At Alaves Espanyol. Alaves couldn't get any victory in the Liga for a long time. They got some defeats. They stayed draw against Leganes 3-3 in last away game. They lost against 1-0 Getafe at home, my dear friends. They stayed draw against 1-1 Celta Vigo at home. This Alaves team, they lost against 1-0 Barcelona in away game. Espanyol team couldn't get any victory in away games so far. They lost against 2-1 Sociedad in last away game. Before they stayed draw against 1-1 Sevilla in away game. They won versus 1-0 Real Madrid at home, my dear friends. And at the same time, Espanyol team stayed draw against Athletic Bilbao 1-1 in last match at home. They are playing way more better at home. My dear friends, again, this is gonna be so hard clash. Maybe draw is possible in that game. Please don't forget that. But after a long time, one more time, I want to take a chance to Alaves for victory at home. Alaves 2, Espanyol 1 is my prediction for this game. Rayo Vallecano Villarreal. Rayo Vallecano is going to be at home. Rayo Vallecano is good and quality team. They are so dangerous team. They got back-to-back victories at home. They won versus 2-1 Girona at home. They won against 1-0 Valladolid at home, but they lost against 1-0 Barcelona in last away game. They got the defeat after a long time in La Liga. Villarreal is so dangerous team. They are on the 5th spot. Villarreal team stayed draw against Atletico Madrid 1-1 in away game. They won versus 2-1 Las Palmas in last away game. They stayed draw against 1-1 Valencia in last match at home before they won versus 5-1 Valladolid at home. My dear friends, Villarreal is seeming little bit closer to victory, but this is away game and Vallecano is so dangerous team. When we consider this Vallecano team's performances so far, my prediction is going to be draw for that game. Draw. Rayo Vallecano 2, Villarreal 2. And Valencia, Atletico Madrid off. Valencia is going to be at home. Valencia got 3 consecutive victories at home. They won versus 2-0 Leganes in last match at home. They won versus 2-1 Celta Vigo at home. They won against 1-0 Sociedad at home. They stayed draw against 1-1 Villarreal in last away game. Atletico Madrid team got 2 consecutive draws. They stayed draw against 1-1 Real Madrid in away game. They remained draw against 1-1 Celta Vigo at home. They played most part of the game with 10 players. And before Atletico lost against 1-0 Leganes in away game. This is gonna be so hard clash. Valencia is so close to relegation zone. They are going to be so ambitious. But Atletico is stronger and better team than Valencia. Any result is possible in this game. This is so risky game. Please don't forget that, my dear friends. But I want to take a chance to Atletico Madrid for victory. Valencia 1, Atletico Madrid 2 is my prediction for this game. Las Palmas Barcelona. Las Palmas is going to be at home. Las Palmas got back-to-back defeats. But they, my dear friends, they lost against 2-1 Girona in away game. They lost against 3-1 Mallorca in away game. They stayed draw against 1-1 Osasuna at home. They lost against 2-1 Villarreal in last match at home. Barcelona won versus 4-1 Sevilla in last away game. They won against 1-0 Rayo Vallecano and Alaves at home before they stayed draw against Getafe 1-1 in away game. Barcelona is way more better team than Las Palmas. They are playing for the title. They will win over against Las Palmas. Las Palmas 1, Barcelona 3 is my prediction for this game. Athletic Bilbao, Valladolid off. Valladolid is at the bottom of the point table. They have just 15 points. They lost against 4-0 Sevilla in last match at home. They lost against 3-0 Real Madrid at home. They lost against 1-0 Rayo Vallecano in away game. They lost against 2-1 Espanyol in away game. Before Athletic Bilbao stayed draw against 0-0 Leganes at home. They won versus 3-0 Girona in last match at home. They stayed draw against 2-2 Real Betis and in away game they stayed draw against 1-1 Espanyol in last away game. Athletic Bilbao is way more better team than Valladolid. They will make the advantage of playing at home. They will win over against Valladolid. Athletic Bilbao 2, Valladolid 0 is my prediction for this game. Real Madrid Girona. Off. Real Madrid is going to be at home. Real Madrid team won versus 4-1. Alaves at home. They won against 4-1. Las Palmas at home. They stayed draw against 1-1 Atletico in last match at home. Real Madrid team stayed draw against Osasuna 1-1 in last away game. They couldn't get any victory in the recent 3 games of La Liga Real Madrid team, but still they are at the top position. Girona got bad results in away games. They lost against 2-1 Vallecano in away game. They lost against 3-0 Bilbao in last away game. They lost against 2-1 Getafe in last match at home. Real Madrid will make the advantage of playing at home. They will get comfortable victory against Girona. Real Madrid 3, Girona 0 is my prediction for this game. Getafe Real Betis off. Getafe is going to be at home. And this Getafe team, my dear friends, is playing better in away games. They got 4 consecutive victories in away games. They won versus 2-1 Girona in last away game. They won against 1-0 Alaves in away game. But Getafe got 2 consecutive draws at home. They stayed draw against 1-1 Barcelona at home. They remained draw against Sevilla 0-0 in last match at home. Real Betis team before won versus 1-0 Mallorca in away game. But they lost against 3-2 Celta Vigo in last away game. They won versus 3-0 Real Sociedad in last match at home. My dear friends, Getafe is so dangerous team, but Real Betis is good and decent team. They are going to be in away game. I cannot put forward one side for victory. My prediction is draw for this game. Draw. Getafe 1, Real Betis 1. And Real Sociedad Leganes of Real Sociedad is going to be at home. And Real Sociedad team is playing better at home. They won versus 2-1 Espanyol at home, but before they lost against 3-0 Getafe at home. They are so inconsistent team. They lost against 3-0 Real Betis in last away game. Leganes team lost against Valencia 2-0 in last away game. Before they stayed draw against Bilbao 0-0 in away game. They stayed draw against Alaves 3-3 in last match at home. Sociedad is stronger and better team than Leganes, but Leganes is close to relegation zone. They will force Sociedad significantly. This is gonna be so tough match, but I want to take a chance to Sociedad for victory just by 1 goal difference. Real Sociedad 1, Leganes 0 is my prediction for this game. Sevilla Mallorca, this is the last match of the week. Sevilla is going to be at home. Sevilla couldn't get any victory at home for a long time. They stayed draw against 1-1 Espanyol at home. They lost against 4-1 Barcelona in last match at home. They won versus 4-1 Valladolid in last away game. Mallorca team got bad results in away games as of lately. They lost against 4-0 Villarreal in away game. They lost against 2-0 Atletico in away game. Mallorca stayed draw against 1-1 Osasuna at home. They won versus 3-1 Las Palmas in last match at home. They are showing us mediocre performances as of lately. My dear friends, please don't forget that this game may end up in draw. Draw is possible in that game. But after a long time, just by 1 goal margin, I want to take a chance to Sevilla for victory. Sevilla 2, Mallorca 1 is my prediction for this game. All my predictions like this, matchday 25 games of La Liga. You can subscribe to my channel, watch my videos. You may write your comments down below. Please click the like button, it makes me so glad. See you on my next videos, my dear friends. Bye!